Hey y'all, if you're new here, I'm Boss Mom. I usually bring you everything beauty, fashion, lashes, anything like that. And today I'm going to start paranormal because I love paranormal, anything paranormal. Since I was a kid, I've been affected by the paranormal ghost, and I got some stories. I'm going to tell you about a true ghost story from my childhood. Sit down, relax. I needed to drink a coffee for this. So when I was younger, my parents, my dad was a mechanic and my mom was she was a solderer and put together like electrical boards and stuff. Anyways, we weren't very rich. We had a 1 bedroom apartment. I'm the youngest of 5 children, so my brothers were already out of the house, and it was just me and my sisters and my parents. And I'm sorry, I'm doing my makeup because I have to take a kid to an appointment. Anyways, I digress. Regardless, so my parents had the bedroom, and me and my sisters slept in bunk beds in the living room. My two older sisters would have to take turns sleeping in the bottom bunk with me, okay? And one night I woke up and it sounded like my mom was in the kitchen doing dishes, like the water was running, dishes were clanking in the sink. So I was like, Mom, and everything stopped. I was like, what the hell? She didn't answer me. I was like, huh? And then all of a sudden they started back up again. I was like, Mom, stop. And now I'm getting scared because like, this is weird, right? And I'm like 5 or 6, right? I remember this vividly. So I'm just sitting there with like my blankets like this, right? And I'm like, what in the heck? Why isn't she answering me? Who's in the kitchen doing the dishes? Like, it was weird. And then all of a sudden, a little girl with like pigtails, braided pigtails, comes skipping out of the kitchen. And the kitchen door is right next to our bunk beds, right? So I'm just like this. I'm like, what the hell? And when she turned around, her face was like see-through. She had like a little leather bound backpack on her back. It was weird. It was weird. So I like freaked out. Tried to wake up my sister Danielle, and she was like, "Go back to sleep, Shelly. I'm under the blankets because us as 5 and 6 years old. I don't know about you guys, but I thought that if I hid under the blankets and closed my eyes, like nothing could get me. Like the blankets were like the protection zone, the bubble. Anyhow, so the next day I told my mom. My mom's like, "No, no, Shelly, no. It was just a dream. It was not a dream. It was not a dream. I was not dreaming that. I literally woke up to the sound of dishes."